24-hour days. The Lord God Almighty creating everything out of nothing. And then there's evolution. Millions of years, Big Bang, natural processes. Now these are two very different worldviews that are common in today's world. And these worldviews explain life, the universe, and everything. Now some combine these two to create what's called theistic evolution. And they say that God used evolution to create everything. But I'm going to show you from the Bible and from other sources that that's totally wrong and unbiblical. The first example is death before sin. Evolution requires millions of years of death, disease, struggle before man. But creation, according to Romans 5:12, Adam's sin caused death. So man led to sin, led to death. You can't have both. You can't have death causing man and man causing death and have them both be true. Then there's the days of creation. The theistic evolutionists say that the Genesis one day is just a long period of time. But there's two problems with that view. First, there's the fourth commandment. God told Israel to work for 6 days and rest one because he worked for 6 days in creating and rested for one. So why would day mean 24 hours for Israel, but only a long time period for God when it's in the same verse and it's the same word? It's not straightforward reading. Then there's the context in Genesis 1. It says evening and morning were the blank day, first, second, third, fourth, and so on. So ages don't have literal evenings and mornings. That points to a 24-hour day. Again, that's not straightforward reading of the text. Historians and the Bible say that Genesis is historical, not poetry or fiction like the theistic evolutionists want to believe. So it should be read literally, straightforwardly. But then there's a third thing. In Luke 3:23-38, it gives Jesus' genealogy, and it goes back to him being a son of Adam. For those who say that Genesis is poetry, then Adam's fake. And if Adam's fake, then Jesus isn't related to Adam, so then Jesus can't save us, because he's not our relative. So in conclusion, theistic evolution is unbiblical. You can't have it both ways. You either have evolution, which means no creation, no Adam, Jesus can't save us, and so the gospel's totally undermined. Or, like I hope you do believe, you believe in creation, which means rejecting evolution, rejecting the millions of years, holding to a 24-hour day, and possibly rejection from the outside world. But the funny part is, even atheists and agnostics get this. They get that you can't have both. So in conclusion, I hope that you believe creation and not evolution. So this is a composition that I made, and it's based on Philippians 2:15b to 16a. It's called Children of God Shine, a call to arms. And I made some lyrics for this piece using both the verse and outside sources, like other verses, quotes I heard, my own imagination. And so here are the lyrics that I wrote for this song. Children of God, shine as light in the world, as stars in this age of darkness, as mirrors of God's glory, and hold fast to the word of life, for it is your very life. Hold fast to the word of life. Stand firm in it. So, children of God, shine as light in the world, as stars in this age of darkness, as mirrors of God's glory. Now shine. And so here it is. Naomi up, and so we're going to do a song that I really love. She's going to sing, and I'm going to play piano. And this is a special surprise for those involved with the play, and so here it is.
Asunder part,